What's going on, everybody? It's your host of the Deep Dish, Devrell Davis, and today's video is pretty much we're gonna be talking about probably the most ratchet show on TV. Deep Dish is mainly about the franchises of Love After Lockup and 90 Day Fiance, and talking about those two franchises. However, we're gonna delve into a show that's probably, and if you follow those two shows, you know they're ratchet as hell, but we're probably going to find a show that's probably a little bit more ratchet, a little bit more on the side of raunchiness and unbelievability and stuff like that. We're going to talk about MILF Manor and why it's probably the most ratchet, cringiest show on TV, probably the most inappropriate as far as when it comes to a topic, a word that we can't say on YouTube. However, it screams it whenever you watch this show. It starts with an I, ends with a T. It involves a mom and involves a son, and it's like, it's just weird. It strikes you as weird. We're 3 episodes into the first season, the first glimpse of this show, and already it's cringy as hell. And already it's a train wreck, and this is why we watch these shows, because we like to see a train wreck. We like to see the train wrecks that's not happening to us. Like my girl said, we like to see a train wreck, but as long as it's not happening to us. So I mean, let's talk about it. MILF Manor, 3 episodes in so far. The way it started off as MILFs, and if you know what a MILF is, it's acronym for a certain type of mom who no longer who's pretty much single or portrays to be single, and she's out there doing her thing with younger guys around this age of her children. So the way they start off the show, episode 1, if you're not, and this is going to have some spoilers in it, if you're not privy to the show, if you haven't watched the show yet, it's 3 episodes in, so it's only 3 weeks old. If you're planning on watching it, I'm going to give you the gist of what we've been seeing so far for these last 3 weeks. And it's pretty much, it started off in the premise that these moms are coming here, they're in La Paz, Mexico, looking for love, looking to hook up. Some are looking to just hook up, some are looking for love, some are looking just for some type of intimacy. However, I've been 2 minutes and 50 seconds into this video, and I haven't cracked open my drink of choice today. And let's start off with some wine. We're going with the Red Moscato, Rose Moscato, Sweet Bitch. Can you say bitch on YouTube? I don't know. It's probably one of those words that you can't say. Wow, why is it so hard to open? And I should have probably pre-opened this. We're back. My bad. I should have pre-opened this, but it was a little bit... I didn't get my workout in today. It was a little bit weak, so we're going to go with something just to wet the palate. A little bit of Sweet Bitch. Moscato Rose. And let's talk about MILF Manor. Not bad. First time having that. A little bit sparkly. The first episode, you meet the women. And there's roughly around 8 women, 8 different women, ranging from the age of 46 is probably the youngest I've seen on it, and somebody at the age of 59 years old. So it's in that range, all right? 46, 45 to 60, let's say, right? The women are not ugly at all. Pretty much typical standard mom look. Suburban housewife look. They're not supermodels or anything. They're not ugly at all. Far from that. However, they're there and they're giving their spiel. You're meeting them. They're all looking for a certain thing, either it being just a hookup or they're looking for all-out love. When it comes time, you know, the show is roughly around 45 to 50 minutes long. They're talking about their past experiences, why they're here, why did it took them to this point in their life where they're looking to meet Mr. Right or Mr. Whoever, Mr. Hookup. When they do the show. They talk about the men that they're going to see at the end of this episode. The twist was that the guys that they're going to meet at the end all are their sons. So each woman there has their individual son there to pretty much hook up with the other moms. So it's kind of like a swap. You bring your son there. I guess the criteria for these women that you each have to have a son. You bring your son there, he's probably going to hook up or find love with another mom. You're going to find love with somebody else's son that's there that you're in the place with. So that was episode 1. That was the twist at the end. Episode 2 now, right? Pretty much, I think at the end of episode 1, they pretty much said that the sons are going to be, they pretty much, at the end of it, they was like revealing the guys. And when they revealed it, all the women were surprised that it's their sons there. That's the guys. That's the dating pool that they're going to be dealing with is their sons. And I mean, I can't imagine me being on that show with my mom and, it just feels weird or whatever, seeing her dating or whatever. And my mom and dad, they've been together over 43 years, so that would never be the case. But couldn't I put myself in those shoes? I was like, no, it's not possible. So anyway, moving on to episode 2, they came down to them, the mom with the son is going to be bunking with the son. They're going to be in the same I guess same hotel room, because they all get hotel rooms, they all get suites and stuff like that. They're going to be using the same suite. So while they're dating other people, they'll be living with their sons. And so their sons are going to see who they're hooking up with, and they're going to see who their sons are hooking up with. Weird as hell, in my opinion. It pretty much, they play some games in it. They play some games where they're like, you could pretty much win a date with the person of your choosing. So if the mom gets to pick, all right, I want to go out with such and such. Apparently the fan favorite or the women's favorite so far on that show is a guy named Jose. He's there with his mom, and most of the women, I would say 85% of the women, they are pretty much clamoring to be with him. If I was to go on looks, right? None of the guys there are Brad Pitt. None of the women there are Brooke Shields, okay? So it's more so down to their personality or their personality defects that come into play. Now, something that would happen at the end of episode 2 that, I don't know, I don't really watch Twitter or the Instagram stuff on, I mainly watch YouTube for my information for the most part. I don't follow these people on Instagram. My girl do sometimes. But I know it seemed cringy at the end of episode 2 when one of the moms, a white lady, I forgot her name, she's probably the main person, blonde hair, bleach blonde, horrible tan or whatever. She was complaining that Jose's mom and another Spanish-speaking lady was speaking Spanish for most of their interaction. So she was like, no, you gotta speak English, because even though they're in Mexico, but you gotta speak English because it's unfair to the other moms that don't speak Spanish that you all are talking behind their back. So she felt insecure about it. Not sure if that became a thing on certain circles, because you know how sensitive the world is today, but probably wasn't. It might be me making a thing out of it right now or whatever, but the show is cringy in so many ways. One way is debunking the sexual undertones being spewed from the son going out with another girl, another little mom, the mom having to speak about her past history, sexual history and stuff like that. Now, let's fast forward to episode 3. Episode 3 was a kicker when they had to put pretty much on a tree, they had to pin up a sexual adventure or misadventure that they had in their past on a tree, and then they have to come and guess. So let's say I had a sexual adventure or misadventure, I had to put it there. I'm the son, I had to put it there. The mom also had to put it there. Everybody had to put it on the board, and then you had to pick. If the son had to come and pick if that's their mom, and the mom had to come pick if that's their son. They had to read it. One said a 7-woman orgy. One said they had sex with their son's best friend. Things of that nature. So the son had to go pick if that was his mom that put that. So you have to know your mom. The point of the point of this game is that you have to know your mom, and your mom have to know you to know that. So whose mom know that their son had a 7-woman orgy? That's weird. That's disgusting. I can't imagine that open conversation. I'm 42 years old. My mom's 75. I can't imagine that open conversation going on and me, being okay with it. I don't know who has that relationship. More power to you guys. If you do, that's awesome. But it's just weird so far. You have to watch this show. It's on Bravo. Sorry to mention that before. It's on Bravo. I watch it on the app. It comes on every Wednesday night, roughly around 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm in New York, so we watch it Eastern time. It's a train wreck. 3 episodes in, I'm already putting it up there on the caliber of, and I don't know if they're gonna give it a second season. But because it's already... Guys, I was editing this video before going to bed, and I want to mention one thing in this video that I forgot to mention while making the video. How would you feel if the roles were reversed? If it was actually a dad's DILFs with their daughters on the show? Will it be even worse? Will it be even more cringy? Would it be something that's even shown on TV with the way that it would have been portrayed? It just wouldn't come across as the way it's coming across now, like it's raunchy, sleazy entertainment. It just would have been portrayed in the worst way as far as the I word is concerned, and the way that it's looked upon as far as dad and daughters. I'm a father, just had a daughter. She's only 8 weeks old. I feel it would have been worse if the roles were reversed and it was dads on it with daughters. So just happy it's not. This show might last 1 season, might go a little bit longer, who knows. But tell me how you feel if it was the other way around. Just wanted to throw that in the video. Forgot to do it when I was doing the video, so let me know what you think. Comments down below. Sorry for the music. That's my next door neighbor. They don't know how to keep their music to themselves or keep their TV to themselves. They like to always, I'm gonna have to bang on that wall in a minute. But they're right there. They're bordering with 90 Day Fiancé and Love After Lockup and the cringe factor and on the ratchetness factor, because these moms gives no F's. They're coming at these guys. These guys have no shame. They're coming at these women. I'm certain already some hook up. I'm certain by the end of the season, we'll find out who hooked up with who. We know everybody's going out on dates here and there. So if you're watching just like I'm watching it, we're 3 episodes in. If you're interested in this, definitely send some feedback or whatever. My hypothesis is that MILF Manor is probably the cringiest and most ratchet show on TV right now. If not, definitely right now. So I'll leave it at that. Okay? I'm your host of The Deep Dish, Darrell Davis. This was episode 1 of The Deep Dish. Please stay tuned for a lot more episodes coming soon. Like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend. Peace.